So today I will explain you two theorems in this chapter. This is the chapter number 6 of class 9 mathematics, and in this this is the properties of parallelogram. So in this I will discuss you the first, that is theorem 18. So this theorem 18 says that in any quadrilateral if one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal, then it will be a parallelogram. That is, you are given any quadrilateral, suppose this. So this is any quadrilateral, and here A, B, C and D. So this is any quadrilateral, and in this we are given that one pair of opposite sides, only one pair. That is, suppose these two are equal and also parallel. So these two are equal and as well as parallel. Then we have to prove that this is a parallelogram. So, and suppose this is the diagonal here. So first we will start with this. That is, we have to prove that to prove ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, we have to prove this here, and proof here. So what is the proof? In this, first we will take this triangle, that is in triangles ABC and CDA. So in this we have conditions AB equal to CD, it is given. AB equal to CD, it is given, and next condition is here angle BAC equal to angle BAC equal to DCA. That is, these are the alternate angles. These are the alternate angles. So these two are equal, and one more condition we need. That is, first I wrote here this, and then also here AC is common in this case. AC equal to AC. This is common. Okay, so we have these three conditions, that is AB equal to CD, angle this equal to angle this, and AC equal to AC common, and therefore triangle ABC congruent triangle CDA. These two triangles are congruent by which condition? So you have this side, and this angle. So it will be by SAS congruence condition, and therefore you will have angle ACB equal to angle DAC. Angle ACB, that is this angle, is equal to angle this angle. Here we have proved, and this is called, that is CPCT. That is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So because these two triangles are congruent, therefore their corresponding parts are also equal. So these two are equal, but you see here that AD and BC are the line segments, and these two angles are equal. Because these two angles are equal, and then these are the two lines here, and this is AC is the transversal here. You can see that this line and this line forms Z shape here, and these two angles are equal. Means that these two angles are equal. It means that AD and BC are parallel, and therefore we can write here that AD parallel to BC, because a pair of alternate angles are equal because of this. So, and therefore it means that we can write that in parallelogram or in quadrilateral ABCD, we have AB parallel to BC, it is already given, and AD parallel to BC, it is proved. And therefore from these two conditions we will say that ABCD is a parallelogram, because when both pairs of opposite sides like in this, we are already given that this and this are parallel, and we proved that this and this are also parallel. So it means that both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, and therefore ABCD is a parallelogram. So this is the proof of this theorem. And the next theorem is this is the next theorem. In any quadrilateral, if both diagonals bisect each other, then the quadrilateral will be a parallelogram. And here again I will draw the quadrilateral. So you can see here this CD, and these are the two diagonals. And in this we are given that this is a quadrilateral ABCD, and we are given that these two diagonals bisect each other, means that this is equal to this and this is equal to this, and suppose this is O here, then we have to prove that ABCD is a parallelogram. To prove parallelogram, so proof. So how will we prove it? First we will take the triangles. Okay, in triangles AOD and BOC, and prove that these two triangles are congruent. So these two triangles are there. Then first angle AOD equal to angle BOC, vertically opposite angles. These two angles are equal, they are the vertically opposite angles. Then you have AO equal to CO, it is given because the diagonals bisect each other. And what is the next condition here? That is BO. We have taken angle this triangle, so here also you will write that OD or DO equal to BO here. So these are the three conditions. So by these three conditions it is also given, and therefore triangle AOD congruent triangle BOC by which condition? You have side angle side, because we have taken this side and the angle between them. That is why SAS conditions. So and therefore you have AD equal to BC, and again by CPCT, that is the corresponding parts of corresponding triangles here. That is AD equal to BC. In this case AD equal to BC, we got this here. And other condition is angle OAD equal to angle OCD. Again CPCT, COAD. Where is OAD here? OAD, that is this angle, and OCD here is this. So these two angles are equal. Now see that these two angles are equal, and AC is the transversal, and AC is the transversal here. So therefore here you will write, that is you will here write that okay, that since AD and BC are line segments and AC is the transversal, and these are making the alternate angles equal, and these angles are equal here. That is why here you will write that AD parallel to BC, that is AD parallel to BC here. So what happens now is that from this AD equal to BC and AD parallel to BC, that is in this we have proved that one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. That is one pair, that is AD and BC are equal and they are also parallel. So we proved this. So by proving this we can say that ABCD, therefore ABCD is a parallelogram, because I discussed in the previous theorem 18 that if in any quadrilateral one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel, then it is a quadrilateral. So here we used that theorem to prove this theorem, because here proved that one pair of opposite sides are equal and one pair is also parallel. So this ABCD is a parallelogram. So you must remember this theorem also, because when you solve the questions, then this theorem will be used to prove any quadrilateral whether that is a parallelogram or not. So the statement is, again I will repeat, the statement is that in this is a quadrilateral, and in this quadrilateral what is given, the diagonals bisect each other. So when the diagonals bisect each other, then the quadrilateral is a parallelogram also. So this is the theorem. So I discussed these two theorems, and I will give you more questions in the worksheet, and then you will solve them. And I hope you understood all these theorems, and you will solve the questions properly at home, and you must understand all the questions and solve most of the questions in your textbook. Thank you.